All right. Hey everyone, my name is Jonathan and welcome to another episode of Road to the Big Day on FB Live. First and foremost, would like to thank everyone who's on the stream right now joining us on this very special episode for today. So for those who didn't get the chance to watch our first episode, it's still on our Facebook page or it will be on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/bigievents for you to watch later on. All right. For today, it is a very special topic. It's somehow personal and I guess for some, medyo sensitive yung magiging topic natin for today because it deals about questions about our decisions, especially for new soon-to-wed couples who may have already doubts in their minds um, with regards to the decisions they're going to make with their wedding plans or even their married life in the future and with the person they're going to marry. All right, so with us today, we have someone very special. So, of course, he is a motivational and inspirational speaker by profession and the feast builder of Feast Makati Salcedo. He also works as a corporate trainer, specializing in leadership and personal development. He does team buildings, facilitation, and personal development seminars for both multinational and local based businesses and companies, NGOs, and government agencies. He is married to one of the most respected wedding coordinators and planners that I know, Miss Angela. And he now finds himself leading a new ministry, family life, and eagerly embraces his new role as a father of two boys, Mateo and Javi. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome here to the show our good friend, Brother Jan Silan.
Hi,
Yan.
Jonathan. Thank you
Yan.
for having me.
Hello po. Alright.
Hello,
So,
hello.
sabi ko nga medyo sensitive at medyo technical yung topic for today kasi nga it deals about some decisions that we're gonna do in life. So the main reasons that I actually intended to do this topic is because of this post I read. For those wedding canceled during this lockdown, God is giving you a second chance to think about it. Ayan. So yun
That's right.
actually yung post na nakita natin. So at initial reading of this quote, Brother Jan, ano idea mo about it? What's your take on this?
Well, actually, parang itong quote na to, for those weddings canceled during this lockdown, God is giving you a second chance to think about it. It can be something light, like, a joke, or it can be something deep na talagang kailangan mong pag-isipan. But I'm gonna take it, itong topic mo, itong quote na ito, na hindi siya nakakainis at some point. It's something that you have to really check your heart. Yung talagang God is giving you a second chance, or maybe God is asking you to think more. Talagang pag-isipan mo kasi alam mo naman yan, 'di ba, Jonathan, na hindi biro ang marriage. Na that's, I think, if you're a single person, that's one of the biggest decisions you're gonna make for the rest of your life that will impact the course of your life. And yeah, ako pag may lockdown na ganito, talagang mag-iisip din ako. Talagang magpi-pray din, magde-discern well. At saka maraming pwedeng ungkatin, maraming pwedeng pag-usapan regarding this topic.
Right. Yeah. When it comes to yun, arriving at that decision, syempre each one of us have their own parang idea on how to get there. Pero I have this little question for you, which
Sige.
is it wrong to ask for signs? Parang kasing iba, I'm sure you may have heard other people na parang, kunwari, pag binigyan niya ako ng rose on Valentine's Days, he's the one, ganon. Yung mga ganong klaseng paside. Is that wrong? Is it okay? How do you weigh this element of asking for a sign? Is it even to a degree na, are you testing God?
Naks, nga. Asking for a sign, is it bad or is it wrong? For me, it's not really wrong, but you have to move as well. Kasi minsan, ang mga tao, nagiging excuse yung, Lord, bigyan mo nga ako ng sign kung gagalaw ako ngayon o hindi. Kasi minsan,
Mhm.
kanyari, yung partner mo, nandyan na, nag-iisip ka, Lord, siya na ba talaga ang papakasalan ko o hindi? Tapos, Lord,
Mhm.
pakibigyan naman ako ng sign Tapos si Lord, okay, sige, kung gusto mo ng sign, ipapakita talaga niya yung nature ng partner mo. Kunyari lang, ito ay isa sa
Mhm.
maraming example. Kunyari, nakita mo na siyang how does he treat his parents? Magalang ba
Mhm.
siya? Pag
Mhm.
traffic, nung may ano pa, nung may traffic pa, kamusta ba siya
Oh.
mag-drive? Alcoholic ba siya? May mga
Mhm.
addiction ba siyang hindi ma-handle? Tapos nakikita mo lahat ng yon. So, Lord, bigyan mo ako ng sign kung siya yung tama para sa akin. So, Lord, sana bukas mag-hi siya sa akin, I mean, yung mga sign mo masyadong maliliit compared to the big signs that the Lord is given. Na itong sign na ito, na the Lord has given you a heart, has given us a heart na para mag-discern, but He's also given us a brain na
Mhm.
mag-process na, Lord, para sa akin, kunyari, maghahanap ka ng trabaho. Lord, pag natanggap ako, yun yung sign na dito ako sa trabahong to.
Mhm.
No, you have to do your best. You have to present well. You have to do your part. And then, you don't really need to ask for a sign. Talagang, you are the sign.
Oo.
If you're gonna do well. So yeah, if
Mm.
I believe in a sign, yes, but if you need, you have to be willing to act.
Okay. Let's talk about that process of discernment. Parang, uh, from your end, how do you know you're properly arriving to that decision? Kasi we've talked about initially parang you have to use both your mind and your heart on seeing these things na
That's right.
parang ano na may mga bagay na nangyayari in your relationship. Pero how would you know na how do you discern the difference between this is a trial versus this is your wake up call?
That's right. Galing.
Medyo mahirap 'yun.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to your context a while ago about in this pandemic, in this lockdown. Kasi
Mhm.
this pandemic, this lockdown has, changed a lot of things happening. Online right now is being used more often. And then marami nangyayari na may mga businesses na na-stop. So, kasi
Mhm.
ang tanong, ito, I'm gonna go first to the first phase na kasi tanong, tuloy ba yung kasal namin, itong discernment natin this year o hindi, or ika-cancel na lang next year. Kasi minsan kung tatanungin mo ako kung tuloy ba yung kasal this year, hindi, kahit anong discernment mo, kahit anong sign mo, kung sinabi ng government na hindi, hindi talaga pwede. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
we will
Right,
wait.
right, right.
So, Lord, bigyan mo ako ng sign. Ito yung sign. Sabi ng government, hindi pa pwede. Hindi mo pwede pilitin yan. So, antayin natin kung anong final directive ng government for 2020 here in Metro Manila or dyan sa Archdiocese mo.
Mhm.
Kasi while listening to the news, talagang paiba-iba yung guidelines per week. Parang pwede na yung religious
Mhm.
gathering. Hindi pala pwede ulit. So, you really have to wait until the final directive. Because you have to understand, the government is not, hindi siya killjoy. Hindi ka pwede ikasal.
Mhm.
Hindi. The government needs to
Oo.
do its job to protect his citizens. Yun lang naman ang trabaho niya. Kaya nawawirdohan lang ako sa may mga galit sa government. 'Di ba? Parang hindi naman siya killjoy Ano siya
Mm.
hindi siya ang kalaban. Ang kalaban yung COVID. Yung kalaban,
Right.
yung COVID-19 yung papatay sa ating lahat. And then,
Exactly.
after siguro, pag na-consult na nila yung health department, pag na-consult na nila yung LGUs, tas pag inallow na nila yan, may social distancing pa rin yan, small gathering. Kung okay kayo as a couple to go with small gatherings, go for it. But you have to
Mhm.
consider may mga down payment ka na hindi may pinirmahan ka ng
Yeah.
mga kontrata na hindi mo na mababawi yon. Those are
Mhm.
not refundable anymore. And may isang option na sinasabi asawa ko sa akin parate, sige, get married right now, small gathering, tapos pag pwede naman pumarty, next year na. Pumarty kayo
Mhm.
kung gusto nyo pa rin. Yun yung parang first phase ng question. But I think the deeper question is, if itutuloy ba yung kasal with the same partner?
First,
It's
yes.
the deeper and biggest question that we have.
Mm,
Di ba?
yeah.
Kasi I think yun yung mas ano eh, yun yung mas mahalaga tanungin sa sa'yo right now. Kaya naintindihan ko yung quote eh, na parang pwede ka pang mag-isip, pwede ka pang umatras. Kasi ito yung paniniwala ko, Jonathan.
Mm.
Pag even though 1% of doubt, kahit iisa lang, kahit hairline lang of a doubt, kung siya na ba ang para sa'yo, atras ka. Dapat
Really?
ipupunta ka.
1%.
Yeah.
Kasi I was about to ask the question na ano eh, is it even valid to think about these things na parang, dapat pa hindi ako nagdududa? Pag ba nagdududa ako, may mali agad? Or is it just probably from peer pressure or I just read it somewhere kaya biglang pumasok sa utak ko? Yung, pero from what you're saying is 1%
Yep.
is already an alarm.
That's right. That's right,
Why?
Jonathan. Right? Because,
Medyo, okay, let's dwell on that a bit.
okay.
Why is it an alarm?
Why is it an alarm? Because you're talking about your life.
Mm-hmm.
The next 50 years of your life
Mm-hmm.
will depend on this huge decision that you're gonna be doing right now. So, kailangan, kasi hindi ka pikit mata pag magpapakasal. Kailangan bukas lahat. Talagang tignan mo, ano bang klaseng tao yan? Is the person will be a good father someday, or a good parent someday? How would you know? If okay ba siya yung pagtatrat? Of course, there are qualifications in this one. But most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
how you treat your parents is how you're gonna treat your wife. How you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
treat your kids. May respeto ba yan? So, all of these factors and values na nasa kanya, kung anyway, kung tanggap mo naman lahat, good and bad, 100%, why not? Go for it. Pero kahit 1% lang, bakit ganon? Parang hindi ako okay na ano siya. Parang hindi ako okay na may ganon siyang problema. Isip ka, pray ka, kausap
Mm-hmm.
ka ng magulang. Hindi totally back out ka na. But again, use your brain and your heart. And that's the bigger
Okay,
question.
right. Kasi iba, I think for some, merong counter narrative dyan na parang, ay hindi, feeling ko naman pag nag-asawa na kami, magbabago na siya. Yun. Paano yun kung hindi? Paano pag oo? Parang
That's
how do
right.
you play with that gamble? Sorry. It's like, sorry for the term gamble. Pero parang kasing ganun siya eh.
That's right. That's right. Jonathan, nagbago ka ba the past 12 years of your marriage? O
Yeah, I
kung sino
did.
ka, or kung sino ka, mas lalo kang gumaling?
Uh, I cannot speak on behalf of
Di
my
ba?
wife.
Di ba? So,
Mahirap yan. Medyo ano
you have
yun.
to also think, did I, kunyari lang, one trait, give me one trait. Siguro, ma-cellphone ka. Ay, sige, pag kinasal na kami, hindi na yan ma-cellphone. Hindi, di ba? So, who you are when you're single, and this what I believe, and this is what I've been looking at with people, and this what I've studied, and as a feast builder, I've been journeying with people. Kung sino ka, mamamagnify pagkasal ka na. Kung isa kang mabuting tao, selfless na tao, pag kinasal ka, mamamagnify yan. Ay, pagka isa kang, marriage is hindi siya it's a magnifier of who you are. Lalabas, kung mainit ang ulo mo, pagkasal ka, hindi na init ulo mo, excuse me, to doble pa. Bakit? Kasi doble na yung stress mo. Yung stress sa asawa mo, stress mo na rin yan. Yung nung kinasal kami ni Angela, nung single ako, yung pera ko, pera ko. Yung pera niya, pera niya. Nung kinasal na kami, yung pera niya, pera niya. Yung pera ko, pera na rin niya. Talagang nasa kanya na lang. Talagang, and then, di ba, yun talagang, are you willing to give that up? That's why, you really have to check, hindi, magbabago na yan. Of course, there are qualifications. There are people na talaga nagbabago. It's just that, are you willing to take that risk? Na hindi mo muna nakikita ang nagbabago siya. Or okay ka lang ba kahit hindi siya magbago? Because magbabago yan pag kinasal na kami.
Mhm.
That's a risk you don't want to take if you're
Mhm.
talking about your life.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. But is there a way for some to, I guess kasi in our end, from the way you're saying it, Patricia, parang it's a risk you want to take. So either you play your cards right, kumbaga, either may mangyari talagang bago, may magbabago, o walang magbabago.
Mhm.
Um, the challenge there is kasi kung kasal ka na, paano pag walang nagbago? Tama? Then how
Oh,
do you, is there, kasi there's no really backing out on our end kasi for one, there's no divorce here in the Philippines, annulment is very expensive. What is like your parang secondary thing that you can look forward to if these things do not change? The fact is, should you even think of change when coming into relationship? Kasi
I
parang yun yung concept eh. Parang, do we think of kailangan may magbago on the good and the bad sides? Or can we go as is where is lang?
Kasi ang marriage, Jonathan, ano siya eh, it's dying to yourself. It's, kunyari may
Mm.
gusto ka, ay, wag na lang kasi nagmamahal ka. At kapag nagmamahal ka, hindi ka nagpapamuka. Kasi nagmamahal ka eh. Intense love just gives. It will not ask anything in return. It will just give and give. Ganyan ang tao nagmamahal. Ang isang nanay, pag nagmahal sa anak, ay grabe, kahit kulang yun sa kanya, ibibigay niya lahat sa mga anak niya. Kasi yun ang pagmamahal. Hindi nag-ask anything in return. And that's why if you love someone, are you really ready to give your all of your
Right.
effort, all of your time. Walang ano eh, parang habang naisip ko, parang walang secondary level. It's your all. It's all
Mm-hmm.
of you. Your sleep, no nagka-baby kami, ay, yung tulog ko hindi na akin. Sa baby na rin.
I,
Bibili ka ng bagong phone, napaka-cool. Iisipin mo muna, teka lang, magkano to monthly? Baka gatas na yan monthly or educational plan na yan monthly. So those
right.
things are uh, evolving as you grow. And yung kasama mo, is she or he worth it all? Na
Mm-hmm.
in the ups of life and in the downs of life, kasama mo siya, mahal mo siya, yun ang mas importante.
Mm-hmm. That's really the big question. Is he or she worth the risk?
Yep,
Whether it goes the good side or it goes spiraling down. That's the question talaga. No? So if you're able to answer that with the resounding yes, 100%, regardless of what the future holds, then okay ka.
that's right.
Tama?
That's right.
Right.
It's your
Okay.
decision. Mhm.
Mhm. Question is, I guess if you've already transitioned to that part na, especially probably for couples that have gone through, excuse my French, no, to hell and back sa mga relationship nila, yung talagang pinagdaanan na si Taal. Eto pang si COVID. Kumbaga, subok na to, so to speak. And even before these two things, medyo may mga pinagdaanan na sila, matatag na.
That's
Sabi
right.
natin ganun. But, however, some of them might probably ask, bakit nangyayari sa amin to? Why
That's
is this
a good question.
happening to us? So, yun, why?
That's right.
Is there like a defined answer for all?
Okay. I'll answer it like this. This quarantine that we experience is actually, if you're gonna look at it to the couples that are the weddings are on hold, if you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna see it on a perspective that this is a gift from the Lord, uh, you'll see how your person respond to the things right now. Because everyone and everything is tested right now. Yung patience mo, tested ngayon. Yung
Mm-hmm.
finances mo, tested ngayon. Yung emotions mo, how you deal with people. These things being compromised right now in your relationship. Now, as you go through all of this, is still he or she the same person? Or is this person showing another side that you think
Mhm.
that will compromise your relationships? Now, your question a while ago is this, why is this happening? All of the taal, all of the COVID-19, mayroon pang firestorm sa Australia some point, tapos
Mhm.
may chismis of being on a recession next year, and all of those
Mhm.
problems, why is it happening? Ha, I don't know why. Short sharing lang, Jonathan. Last year kami ni Angela, we were pregnant, 'di ba? Naks talaga ng
Mhm.
na after when I married my wife, Mateo was already there. Then our
Mhm.
first baby was Javi, and then
Mhm.
nasundan kaagad yan ng isa na baby. Yung
Mhm.
in but 9 months through Angela's pregnancy, my wife, we heard that there was no heartbeat. We heard from the doctor that there was no heartbeat, and then we had to go through DNC. We had to go through RASPA. Kailangan tanggalin sa kanya. And then that time was so devastating. Bakit? Kasi pwede ko naman sabihin kay Lord, Lord, nagsuserve ako sa iyo. Lord, mabubuti kaming tao. Lord,
Mhm.
maayos naman kami. But why did this happen? And Angela, she was fine. She was taking care of herself. She was okay. She was basta talagang all of the measures na para alagaan yung baby at hindi siya gagawa ng anything to 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 let the baby die.
Mhm.
And nung nangyari, nung namatay yung baby namin, of course, the first question that we ask is why.
Mhm.
And 1 year after today, we still don't have an answer. But that's the beauty of it. The why in the things that you're asking, if you can surrender it and then just trust that the Lord knows why, and
Mhm.
you'll be okay. Kasi may mga times last year na umiiyak si Angela, hindi ko alam kung bakit. Umiiyak lang, wala lang, iyak lang siya as a wife, iiyak siya as a mother na nawalan ng child, na namatayan kami. And then
Mhm.
when you experience that, when you go through that together, holding your hands together, crying together, praying to the Lord together, titibay kayo eh. Titibay kayo. Kaya nung nagkaroon ng COVID na ito, nagtinginan kami ulit. Sabi namin, kung last year kinaya natin yung trial natin, kaya natin to ulit ngayon. Kasi hindi naman tayo pinabayaan ng Diyos last year eh. At hindi rin niya pa
Right.
tayo pabayaan yun kahit walang sagot sa why.
Yes. I think that's the ano, the biggest. Thank you very much po pala for sharing that very intimate story with us, no. I think the biggest challenge for a lot of the couples who are trying to make sense of all of this chaos
Yes, right.
happening with their relationship or with their lives is yung ability to surrender. So let's talk about that a bit lang. Na parang, what does it mean to surrender? Because for some, I guess, when you say surrender, is equated to the word giving up.
Mhm.
Is it under that context or it's a whole different thing?
Surrender, ang context ko nito pag surrender yung ano eh, yung nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. Na
Mm-hmm.
minsan kasi when you do your work, minsan ang tanong lang naman, did you give your best? Kasi yung tanong na did you give your best, you cannot lie to yourself eh. Kung binigay mo ba yung best mo. Tapos at the end of the day, at the end of the whatever you're doing, if you've given your best and then you surrender, na Lord, ikaw na bahala sa result na to.
Mm-hmm.
Kunyari, may wedding si Angela. She gave her best to the client. At alam niya, talagang binigay niya. Pero at the end of the day, sinurrender niya kung happy yung couple or hindi. So, yung minsan kasi may mga results na kaya mong gawin. Gawa mo ng paraan.
Mm-hmm.
Huwag ka muna mag-give up. May isang pang paraan eh. Ngayon, katulad nitong COVID na ito, ah sumurrender ka ba, Jonathan? Hindi. Nag-create ka ng online thing mo. Itong kaya meron tayo nito. And if the blessing of this online thing is maging magkaibigan tayo, ay nako, okay na ako doon. Masaya na ako doon. Kasi may mga ang mahirap kasi kinokontrol natin, hindi natin makontrol.
Right,
And
right.
at mahirap 'yun. And pupunta ako sa isang context sa mag-asawa. Kung gusto mong kontrolin ang asawa mo, hindi mo siya makokontrol. Masi-stress ka lang. Hindi
Right,
talaga.
right.
At
Mhm.
but you have to deal with it. You have to grow more in patience, grow more in love. Yun yung mga values na mapoproduce mo. And
Mhm.
dapat nandun yung energy mo. Ano bang pwede kong gawin ngayon? Rather than, kasi mas madaling manisi. Give up na ako, ayoko na. Walang
Mhm.
waiting ngayon. Ayoko na, give up na ako. Hindi eh.
Ah,
May pwede ka bang magawa ngayon? Yes or no? Totoo lang. Meron, di ba? Gawin mo.
yes.
So,
Yeah.
ganun. Ganun siya.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing with probably the mindset of a lot then now who are so enamored with all of this na sobrang ang dami naman nangyari. You have to deal with your business finances, with your employees, kunwari if you're a business owner and all of these. Si Judith and si Jonah, sabi nga nila, the Judith and the Jonas
Nandiyan
of
na
your
naman sila.
life. Plus, kunwari if you're also handling your wedding and all. So, ang daming masyadong and the problem is for many of us we're trying to control the outcome
That's
which
right.
is frustrating. So ang tama nga yung sinasabi na we have to understand, change the things that we can change, accept the things we cannot, and learn the difference between the two.
That's
Tama
right.
ba?
The serenity.
Right. Kasi if we don't arrive to that point, mababaliw lang tayo kaiisip ng, kunwari, okay, kailangan settled na ako sa June 30 o di kaya July 31 na wedding. Yun yung date ko. Tapos inayos mo na ng inayos. Tapos may something na naman na nangyari. Knock on wood. Ano tayo, call this, nag-second wave. So malala na naman, balik ka naman. Inis ka na naman. Kinokontrol mo na naman yung schedules ng lahat. You're trying to really make this work. Kaso ayaw talaga. Then you just have to really understand na minsan, labas na yan sa kakayahan mo that you just really have to step back, let go of these things. Tama po ba ako? Let go of
Tama yan.
the certain things that you can never control except for your personal emotions and the emotions of your partner. And then let things be muna before you start deciding. Ayan. Tama ba?
Alam mo, Jonathan, ang Diyos, naniniwala ako mabait yan. Na baka kaysa pinipilit mo this year, baka next year mas maganda yung mangyari. Mas maganda pa, mas alam mo yun, mas magkakaroon pa ng healing or acceptance in the family. Maraming pwedeng gawin ng Diyos for 1 year. Hindi mo kailangan siyang pilitin na June 30 dapat Lord June 30 ako June 30 dapat wala na. Parang 'di ba? Parang anong klase 'yun? Na that's why it's really important that you have to talk to your partner or talk to the Lord muna. Lord, tayo siya na ba o hindi? Tapos kung sure, sure pa naman kami na kami. So tayo pa ba? O hindi na? O tayo pa rin. O sige, show solid tayo. And then talk to your coordinators, talk to your spiritual advisor, talk to your parents. Na kasi baka may wisdom kang pwedeng makuha kasi pinipilit mo yung gusto mo na hindi naman pwede.
Right. Now, for the partners of these individuals na medyo super stressed out already with the situation, what can you tell them? What can we advise them na how to handle their partners na medyo aligagana, sobrang anxious na, and minsan umiiyak na gabi-gabi because of all of this stress and all of these changes in their initial plans? What can
That's
we
right.
tell them?
Alam mo, Jonathan, blessed lang ako kasi nakikita ko itong Angela is a wedding coordinator and iba-iba yung context per couple ng kausap niya. Iba-iba. May mga couple na talagang may mga soon to be wed na talagang iyak. Talagang kasama niya umiiyak sa call or sa Zoom meeting nila kasi nga dream nila umuwi na yung mga kamag-anak sabay boom lockdown nung gagawin. So alam mo yun, andun na yung dream mo tapos biglang mawawala. Alam mo, first thing iiyak ako with them na talagang oo nga no, and I won't even give them any advice. Mas lalo yung mga on hold yung mga weddings. Wala. I'm just gonna go through it with them. I'm not gonna give any advice. I'm gonna hug them. I'm gonna embrace them spiritually at saka virtually kasi di nga pwedeng hug na
Oo, bawal muna.
social distancing nga. But you're just there for them, texting them, kamustahan, like mo yung bawat post, sabayan mo lang yung emotions nila as a good friend. And that's
Mhm,
why different contexts in different people. But there comes a time that you have to be a good friend and make sense to them regarding the situation.
mhm,
Na hindi talaga pwede. Sabi ni
mm.
presidente, hindi pwede. Eh, bakit hindi pwede? Kaya nga, iyak ka muna ulit. Tapos samahan mo, okay, pero ito kasi yung pwede nating gawin. Give them options. But I think what couples need right now is really a good friend that can
Mhm,
journey with them in this process. Kasi kung ano man desisyon nila, nandyan ka, nakasuporta, nakaalalay sa kanila. So there.
mhm. Right. Very keywords there, support and alalay. Hindi
That's
po dapat tayo nagbibigay ng negative idea sa ating mga kaibigan.
That's
Kasi
right.
the more that we feed them these negative ideas and thoughts, even jokes na questions about their relationship and their plans, doon natitrigger tong mga ano na to eh. Tong
That's
mga
right.
negative thoughts na to, yung anxiety nila and their worries about and their questions on everything they've been trying to do for the past, sabihin na nating 1 year prior to the quarantine and all. Now,
That's right.
for some na medyo mas mabigat yung feeling, they may also ask the question, is this a punishment? Question is, that does that still apply? Kasi I think, from my understanding of my faith, there is really no such thing anymore as punishment. Kayo po,
Okay.
what's your take on this?
Depends on your perspective ulit. Kasi there are people that they think this is punishment, but the same people who are experiencing the quarantine can look at it as a blessing.
Mhm.
Na depende again sa look ng isang tao. Kasi pwede niya sabihin na this is punishment. The Lord is punishing us kasi hindi natin tinikare ang environment. Kasi and with all the negative things, tapos may mga fake news pa here and there. Oh, the Lord is punishing us. And you can take that perspective. Pwede yan. Sige, malunod ka dyan kung gusto mo. And I've taken the other road. Kasi the situation that we have right now is stressful at it is.
Mhm.
Talagang stressful na siya. Kung iisipin ko pa na pinaparusahan ako ng Diyos, lalo ako malulubog sa
Mhm.
pag-iisip na yan. I can have that option, but I'm taking the other option. That this is the time for me to grow myself. This is the
Mhm.
time to be home. This is a time that I can think of new ways to improve myself rather than looking at Netflix the whole day. I'm gonna look at YouTube and then look for online learnings that I can, which I'm doing actually. Ang
Mhm.
Netflix ko siguro nakalimit siya to 2 hours or 1.5, mga 2 episodes, 40 minutes
Same ma'am,
each.
ilang hours?
40 minutes each a day. So, mga dalawa yan bago kami matulog ni Mrs. But the
Ah,
rest of the day, ganito. May break time akong ginagawa. Meron akong, may sarili akong show. Naghahanap ako ng kliyente kung saan pwede mag-talk. Ito, may opportunity mag-share with you. So, I'm doing these things. I'm saying yes to this to keep me alive, to keep me sane. So I think of this lockdown not as a punishment, but as a gift. See nga, I'm
mhm.
gonna discern more. I'm gonna pray more. I'm gonna learn more. Na pagkatapos itong lockdown na to, matatapos din to, bro. Hindi to
Right. Yes,
forever.
yes.
Okay?
Exactly.
Matatapos din to. Na pagkatapos ng lockdown, anong naging ikaw? Mas
Mhm.
naging gentle ka ba? Baka naman pagkatapos ng lockdown, yes, nakapanood ako ng mga 100 Netflix, yes! So, or pagkatapos ng lockdown, may online video na pala ako Oy, meron na akong YouTube channel. Ay, meron na akong Facebook page. Oy, marunong na ako magluto. Oy, marunong na pala ako mag-edit ng video. Oy, you've improved yourself na you're a better person and a better partner a better spouse to your partner after this lockdown. And you're gonna look
Mhm.
back at this year, buti na lang nangyari yon. Kasi mas mabuti at mas magaling ako today if not for
Mhm.
the lockdown. You can,
Okay.
and my invitation is for you to take that perspective.
Mhm. Now, when we start taking that perspective, and given all the noise that we have in our surroundings from social media, the news, and all, how do we train ourselves to change from that negative perspective na pinaparusahan ako, mali itong ginagawa ko, or this is what I'm actually, my decisions are wrong, do this, versus yung tamang perspective that these are gifts, that these are opportunities. How do we transition from that old mindset to this uh, better mindset that we can have, and looking at all of this in as an opportunity rather as just an hindrance?
I'm gonna go to the context of how can you invite somebody to shift their mindset, something like that. Kasi you cannot force anybody to change their mindset. You cannot force a negative person to become a positive person. Kung ang isang tao na makikita mo sa social media ay puro negative, sasabihin mo sa kanya, uy, maging positive ka naman. That's ano ba yan? That's you you you'll be frustrated. Hindi mo makukuha yung gusto mo because
Mhm.
negative talaga siya. Now, but what you can do is really to inspire, to be that person, to be consistent with
Mhm.
with with having that perspective. And then maybe someday na talagang, "Oh, bakit gano'n?" Mapapatingin siya, bakit siya, same lang naman kami ng industriya, same lang naman kami
Mhm.
ng trabaho, same kaming walang pera ngayon, pero bakit siya masaya?
Yes.
Ano bang meron siya? Tas te-text ka niya, "Uy, kamusta ka na pala? Ano bang ginagawa mo?" Tas yun na.
Mhm.
But you cannot really force anybody to change their perspective. Hindi siya uobra. But but as a friend, you have to wait and you have to be there.
Mhm.
You have to support and you have to guide. You have to inspire. So yeah.
Right. So the key thing there is really inspire others. So it
Yep,
has to
yep.
come from yourself, and you change what you have. Pero yun nga, as I was saying, ako, let's say on a personal note, you're trying to change. On a personal note, you're just
Mm.
looking inward lang. Pero how, aside from probably tuning out from all of these negative people and the news and what have you, how else can you make sure that you remain consistent in this positive mindset journey of yours until the new normal comes in, until we go back to the normal talaga? How do you keep track? How do you make sure you stay in that path? Is there like, have you known ways na na to keep you consistent with this mindset? Kasi minsan madaling mag-fall into the cracks eh.
That's right.
And magbalik to sa dati mong isip eh.
Good thing na any change na
Mhm.
mangyari sa atin, may reklamo. Tama yan. Basta change of government, reklamo yan. Change of house, reklamo yan. Change of
Mhm.
anything, basta change of
Mhm.
girlfriend, reklamo yan. So, miski anong change na meron tayo, sistema man, or itong kalagayan natin, may reklamo yan. So I'm gonna use something I use in trainings, which helps me now, I hope. Number one is for me to be aware of the situation.
Mhm.
Kailangan aware ako. Hindi ako pwedeng, ay, hindi, wala to. Hindi to, ano rin to. Ay, wala yan. Walang mamamatay ng COVID. Ano lang yan. Hindi ako tatamaan ng COVID. Hindi totoo yan. You have to be aware that there is
Mhm.
something that we cannot control that is outside. Kailangan
Mhm.
awareness. Kung gusto mo ng pagbabago, the first step is you have to be aware. And then
Mhm.
after you're aware, you have to accept. Okay,
Mhm.
this is the new normal that we have. You can have two options. You can wait until matapos to, or
Mhm.
maybe you can do something now. What can you do now? What can you do to seize the opportunity that you have right now?
Mhm.
That's why, ang dami ngayon, nagbebenta online. Ang dami
Mhm.
ngayon, nagiging master chef bakery na bigla. Alam mo yun, sobrang na nilang magluto ng ube pandesal na cheesy ube pandesal. May biglang natutong magluto ng ensaymada. Alam mo, ang daming, uy, yung galing pala nito. Ano, sarap pala niyan to. So, there are things na hindi ka lang aware, you've accepted things and then you adapt. Yeah. Yung adaptation, you be one with the normal that we have right now because this is the new normal. At life will continue. Life will, your Meralco bills will continue. Your Manila water bills will continue. And you cannot just keep on blaming and be negative all the time. But there comes a time na, oh nga, no? Sige. Pagtingin mo sa mga anak mo, ito bang pagsisisi ko sa mga tao, pagbibintang ko sa tao, mapapakain ba niya ang mga anak ko? Ito bang pagiging negative ko, mapapakain ba niya anak ko? Ito yung sa akin, ito yung process ko sa akin. Itong pagiging negative ko, magpapakain ba sa mga tao na minamahal ko? Hindi. What can I do now? So isip. So you have to also adopt. So you have to be aware of the situation. You have to accept. Kasi nothing will change unless you accept it. Awareness is here. Acceptance is here. Adaptation is here on the hand. Yung may gagawin ka na talaga. So, trabaho lahat yan. Hindi pwedeng puro dito, hindi rin pwede puro dito. Hindi rin pwede puro to, na puro kamay lang, hindi nag-iisip. So, tatlo yung process yan. So, I hope that helps.
Aware, adapt.
Accept mo na.
Aware, accept, adapt. There you go. Tama ba?
That's right.
Aware, accept, adapt. Right. I guess that's the best way to understand and try to accept all of these craziness na nangyayari with your plans, for your postponements and all, and everything else in between, from the policies that you're gonna see from your government or from the church. Kasi minsan nagbabago pa. Kasi yung iba, ang daming tanong sa mga groups na, okay na ba itong gagawin ko na to? Okay na ba itong gagawin ko na to? Na to a degree na yung iba, pag finid sila ng information, yun na lang din yung sinasabi nila na hindi na nila alam tuloy yung kung ano yung tama.
That's right.
So yun yung so that's really a key thing that you need first to understand the situation, accept it, and then what can you do about it? What can you do versus what you want to do? Kasi nga, we cannot change everything. Although kung magagawa mo ng paraan from your end, you can change it. Pero kung yung mga bagay na labas na sa kapangyarihan mo, so to speak, you have to leave it to God na. Tama?
That's right. Right on.
Okay. Again, we invite everyone who is still watching to please drop in your questions. Whatever maybe thoughts or you like to share your feelings about this lovely topic we have for this evening with Brother Jan. Just drop them at the comments below, okay? So may mga tanong po kayo, just like them out there. Okay. Yeah. Sa side niyo, Brother Jan, baka may mga nagko-comment from your page or whatnot. Baka may mga nanonood na nagtatanong din. Sige.
Thank you. Okay.
Kasi I guess the key thing that the main thing that I really wanted to share with everyone why we did this series and why I really wanted to interview Brother Jan sa sitwasyon na to is to really spread that sense of calm for everyone. Kasi as huge level of anxiety, question, and disappointment with everything that is going on from the side of the couple. Kasi hindi na nila alam kung kaninong policies yung susundin, kung they will go on a radical route for their weddings, or they just let go of everything na lang, or just the older plans, tapon na lang, tapos mag-save na lang, yun na yun, wala na, or whatever. There are so many ideas floating around. So the main reason talaga that we wanted to do this is to give them the sense of calm, na parang it's all right that all of this is happening. This too shall pass. Sabi nga natin lagi, this too shall pass. Find the things that you can change. accept the things that you cannot, and then adapt to the new situation we have in our lives. And for siguro for couples na rin who are going through all of this, how can we make sure that all of this negative feelings that we have, that the things that we cannot control, does not affect their relationship as boyfriend girlfriend, as fiancés or whatnot. Paano natin maka-cancel out lahat to? Kasi minsan yung mga ganun, nadadala natin sa loob ng relasyon natin na hindi natin nalalaman. So how can we cancel those out or shield our relationship from all of these noise and this mess?
Actually, ang point ko dyan, you don't, you only shield yourself with the devil's lies. Pag sinabi na, yung paparusahan kayo, this is punishment. I think those are not good things to hear because those are lies. But the other things, kung siya ba talagang para sa akin, kung kamusta ba siya sa COVID na ito, and with all the other questions, even the doubts, welcome it. Pag-usapan na yung dalawa. Don't shield yourself from it. And then, you talk about it. Kailangan mag-usap. Itong process na ito ay magandang pag-uusap, magandang process na inyong dalawa para mag-usap kayo. And then, this is a lifetime. This problem is just a glimpse of what life is. Na itong pagbabudget ninyo, kaming mag-asawa, itong pagbabudget namin, sige, pagplano tayo ng grocery, 2 weeks ba o 1 week lang? O sige, bago tayo mag 2 weeks grocery, tingnan natin. For good for 2 weeks yung grocery natin. Tingnan natin yung bangko natin. Magkano ba? Kaya ba ng good for 2 weeks yan? Or 1 week lang? So, tapos anong schedule ang kailangan gawin sa loob ng bahay? Anong disiplina? Anong level ng boses? Anong oras ninyo dalawa para sa isa't isa? Kasi kahit sabihin mo 24/7 na kayo magkasama, pero may kasama niyo yung mga bata, kasama niyo yung kumain. So may moment ba na kayong dalawa lang? And all of those stuff na this things na kailangan ninyong pag-usapan talaga. At this quarantine, I really believe this is a gift for us, and receive it as a gift, and then do your part to do something. Kaya natin to.
Right. So whatever negative feelings that you have right now, acknowledge them. It's not bad to talk about it with your spouse to be.
Yep.
And then you find your solutions to it. And if you need to change your mindset, if it's so filled with all of these negativities and anxieties and worries, you can shift it from thinking of it as a punishment to thinking about it as an opportunity or as a gift.
That's right. Correct.
Indeed. Okay. So I guess it's time for us to give us our word on the road. This is actually a very special segment that I always do in these Road to the Big Day on FB Live. So for this episode, we have our word from the road from the book of Job, chapter 42, verse 2 and 3. I know that you can do all things, that no purpose of yours can be thwarted. Therefore, I have declared that which I did not understand, things too wonderful for me, which I did not know. And that's our word for the road from the book of Job, chapter 42, verse 2 and 3. Ayan. May humabol lang po na tanong. Brother Dan, teka lang. Let's try to show it here. Let's see. Pero siya, I have been trying to adjust to the new normal. Attend regular online mass, Bible study, and even worship. But I really miss going and be physically inside the church. How do I overcome this? Medyo ibang, naman to, ibang challenge naman yung kanya. Really about the faith. Ano dyan?
Sabihin ko lang kay Mary Ann, ako din. Ako din. Kahit sabihin mong may online, nothing, it's nothing compared being together. It's nothing compared handshaking. It's nothing compared tapping somebody at the back and hugging people. It's nothing compared laughing together in the congregation or crying together. It's how do you overcome it? maybe it's really appreciating the things na hindi mo na-appreciate muna before.
Mhm.
And know that this will end very soon. And then you don't, alam mo yan, yung wag mo nang gawin ulit yung mga hindi mo nagawa before. Yung mga hinold back mo, yung mga taon dapat mong inapiran, yung in-encourage, uh, with something looking forward ahead, I think you can overcome. Na this too will pass, and then after this, lahat ng prinamis mo this lockdown, sana hindi lang siya mapako. Na hindi,
Mhm.
magiging mas maano ako, mamahalin ako, pagkatapos ganun ka pa rin. That would be the greatest regret that you'll have. So, look forward for it. Look forward to it. This will end very soon, and then you'll appreciate mass even more right now. Ma-appreciate mo yung efforts ng mga pare ngayon. Alam mo, may mga pare na hirap sa kanilang mga FB live na paano lang i-stand yung cellphone nila, pupindutin nila yung on, tapos tatakbo sila sa altar, tapos mag magmimisa sila. And all those efforts, nagpapasalamat po ako sa lahat ng mga pare. At ngayon we don't have confessions. We're not allowed to have Zoom meeting confessions because those are really really sacred. But the
Mhm.
priest and all of the Catholic faith is asking us to wait until all of this is finished. And how do you overcome again to look forward for that day that wala nang social distancing, and then you look forward being a better person.
Right, right. Looking forward to this, the things that we have missed throughout this period. Totoo yan. Kasi I guess for a lot of the wedding suppliers, ang dami nagsasabi, Tol, miss ko na mag-shoot, miss ko na mag-ayos, miss na namin yung stress ng wedding kahit magulo. Sige lang, kahit awayin kami ng, ng guest dahil gutom na sila, go. We miss all of this craziness. And
That's
I
right.
guess that's the thing, we appreciate the things you lose. And hopefully now, once we go back, whether it's the new normal for us suppliers or for the couples, I hope definitely we will treasure the moment more for the couples to walk down that aisle, kahit konti lang yung tao, or hopefully if it's your turn, you do it a little later when the vaccine is there. We have all of these people you've not seen physically for the longest time, and I guess for you to to actually hold hands ng walang question, ng walang mask, these are the moments that parang ay, kala natin before we just hold hands lang, mema lang, kiss lang, mema lang. Pero now that we are remove these opportunities, this has become ano parang almost a necessity or a wonderful gift for us. Kahit minsan inisip natin before pangit siya, pero pag nawala pala siya, parang ay, ang ganda pa rin pala niya. Diba?
That's right. That's right.
Alright. Alright. Again, Brother Jan, thank you very much for joining us on this special Road to the Big Day on Facebook Live. Now, for those who'd like to know more about our dear Brother Jan, you could actually just check out his Facebook page. That's www.facebook.com/Jan Silan. He has his own show, Break Time with Jan Silan. That's every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 5:01 p.m., where he also talks about wonderful matters of the faith and things that could help you grow more in as a person, and especially in the spiritual side. Ayan. Rajan, would you like to invite our viewers again on your show? Can you just talk about it a bit more lang? Your
Yeah,
break time
just
with
follow
Jan
that page. Shameless plugging na ako sa aking pages. Just follow at Jan in Facebook, and of course Brother Jan in Instagram. You'll see all there. Yep.
right.
Thank you, Jonathan, for having me.
Thank you very much po again for the opportunity. Again, ladies and gentlemen, our thanks to Brother Jan Selan for giving us the opportunity for this very special episode of Road to the Big Day on Facebook Live. So again, mga kaibigan, thank you very much for joining us in this broadcast. We hope to see you on the next episode. We still have a lot of topics that we are trying to come up with and give to you in the coming days. So as I always say to all the soon-to-weds, relax, have fun, and enjoy your road to the big day. Thank you very much, everyone, and good night. Thank you very much again, sir. Salamat po.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Good night.